to go ride the bike, but it's like 30 mile an hour, 40 mile an hour winds. All right, so got my package. I'll unbox this here in a minute. So today is kind of a boring day. I don't really have anything cool to upload. I can't really go ride. It's just so windy, and it's not even fun to ride when it's this windy. Like once you get out to where the water's at, oh, it's even worse. I am gonna try to go ride tomorrow. I want to go do some more trails and get some more videos on the trails. I still haven't tightened my chain up since that time it popped off. I am a procrastinator. Really bad about that. The guy that was supposed to wrap my box is now not responding to any of my messages on Facebook. So I need to get this thing wrapped, and I'm gonna try to maybe do it myself, which I've tried before and it always comes out terrible. So maybe I won't do that. Okay. So I got this on Amazon. It's a newer. 19 bucks, I think it was. It's supposed to be like a 50-piece set, something like that. Oh wow, it comes in a really nice case. I wouldn't say really nice, but that is pretty fancy. When I was looking at the GoPro stuff, it was just for like one little mount, like a couple of mounts like this, and the one for my motorcycle helmet, and those were like, it's like 34 bucks. Let's see what this comes with. Just some more of the little mounts like the GoPro has. These don't have the locks though like the GoPros do. What do we got here? Nice little flexible tripod. It's actually pretty cool. Looks like the float holder. Like this stuff does not feel that cheap for what it is. What's this? Oh, it's like a little wrench to put over it. I don't think you would ever need to tighten it that tight. Maybe. Here's another little lanyard. Put some more sticky stuff on it. This is the one that I need for the helmet, because I put one that's right on the top side of my helmet, right underneath my visor. And none of the mounts I had before, it all hits before I can get the camera to angle down far enough. 5 mounts in that little bag. A little sticky pad with a lanyard, a little hand wrench, a little, if you drop your GoPro while you're, I don't know, doing something in the water, or you're diving with it, some kind of wristband or something. The chest piece. I'm gonna be trying this one out when I go trail riding tomorrow. This one comes with a bunch of pads. Got a curve mount. There's a sticky pad for it. Oh, there we go. Now I can use both hands while I'm working on stuff. I don't think I would trust this to put it on anything. Yeah, I don't think I would trust this on the outside of my car. This definitely feels like as soon as it gets a little warm or something, it's just gonna slip off. It comes with a nice little baggie. A little selfie stick. It's actually really long. That does not feel too bad. What's next? That actually feels like it might clamp down on something pretty hard. I guess you could put it on your hat or like a backpack. That might work good for your backpack or something like that. A tourniquet. Just kidding. Looks like it's some sort of, if I can put it on. Some sort of wrist mount for your GoPro. I guess you could hold it like that and talk to yourself. Little extension piece for the mounts. And then this one is for like your handlebars. It's got some little grip tape stuff in there. Oh, it looks like you can take it off on an easy take it off and on fairly easy. It's got a little side cutout for this piece. My bike vibrates way too much to use this, so the case is nice. I'm not sure that everything's gonna fit in there neatly. This thing is kind of crap, and so just throw that away. It's already deformed and everything. So this is everything that you get with the little $22 kit. I'm not really sure how much it was. It was like 25 bucks, $22. I'll put the real price or the little screenshot of it up in the, wherever it is, somewhere here, there, I don't know. But the only thing that really feels really crappy and cheap is the little suction mount. I wouldn't trust this thing to hold a $400 camera. Maybe if you just had it inside your car where it can fall on something and it's not gonna break the lens or shatter the screen. But yeah, this is probably the only thing that really feels cheap. The mounts, the plastics, they don't feel really any different than the GoPro stuff itself. It actually feels a little stiffer, so it might break easier since it doesn't have as much flex. But for the money that you pay for this, you can't buy this much good, useful stuff from GoPro themselves. On to the next thing. This is the knockoff batteries and the knockoff battery charger. It actually looks really good. It comes with 2 batteries, slots for 3. Once I test it out, see if these batteries work as well as the GoPro one does. I can usually get about 45 minutes out of it with the GoPro battery, and it's dead, and that's at 4K at 30 FPS. But that does it for my little unboxing. I am gonna try to get this thing to fire up. It's been sitting for a long time, and it has really dirty, nasty, icky gas in it. Icky. Okay, so I took this little thing out so that I can get the overflow to drain. And I'm gonna try to just run gas through it. Hopefully that'll be enough to clean out anything that was in there that's just nasty. We have gas coming out? No. Should be gas coming out of that, but there is not. So, guess what I get to do now? That's right, I get to clean a carburetor today. You got 2 bolts that come off that are down there. Those look like they're 10 mils. And then you unscrew the top of the throttle cable right here. Probably gonna need to get some channel locks to get that off. That's a little tight on there. And then the whole carburetor come off, and they're actually really easy to clean, except for the fact that they have tamper-proof screws on the bottom of them, and that makes it a little bit difficult, but I'll show you how to get that cut off, or cut slits into it. Okay, so in order to get the bowl off of the carburetor, they have these tamper-proof screws on them, and they're like a torque to yield. So when they tighten them up to the value, the torque value of whatever this is, the little heads snap off of them. So you got to take something and cut it. Usually use a Dremel tool or something, but I don't have any Dremel bits. But I do have some hacksaw blades, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, once you get it, you want to get little grooves cut in that just to get a flathead screwdriver on. Just like that. Okay, so I was having a hard time getting my hacksaw blade into there. So I made this little thing. They should come off fairly easy. I already broke that one on the back. I'll see if I can get this one with one hand. Yep, just like that. Get these tamper-proof screws off. I just reuse them. I don't feel like going to go get more stuff for them. So I kind of just filmed too much of this stuff, and there's really a million different other how-to videos on how to rebuild carburetors, so I just kind of fast forward through this one. Okay, there, it's cleaned. I'm gonna put it back on, gonna see if it starts. Hopefully it starts this time. I'm also gonna drain some of that old gas out. Okay, so I've tried for like an hour now, and I've taken the carburetor off twice. It doesn't want to work. It's just so gunged up, and I blasted it and soaked it in some carb cleaner, and I could take it off and just let it sit in something, some gas or some carburetor cleaner, and maybe it might work, but I'm kind of frustrated with it. So I'll just order a Mikuni carburetor for him, and that'll be that. But it was firing up and it was running. It just was running terrible because it was running out of fuel, and then it would shut off, let it sit for a minute, and it would start back up. So tomorrow I am gonna go and try to ride. Today was just too windy, and I didn't feel like going out there and dealing with all that, and especially because I don't have a good mic yet for my helmet. So thanks for watching. If you like it, if you don't, dislike it. And